G'day everyone, welcome back, and if you're new to my channel, thanks for joining us today. My name's Lisa and I'm Girl in the Garage. I've got a new mould and I got it from Temu, and it actually looks like my dog. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be a collie or what it is, but to me it's a Japanese Spitz. And if you don't know what a Japanese Spitz is, basically it's a miniature Samoyed. Most people know what a Samoyed is. They're the big white, fluffy, like American dogs, like snow dogs. I'll pop a picture up on the screen. So a Japanese Spitz is basically, a miniature Samoyed. Now, they've got a beautiful coat, beautiful white, bright coat that stays super clean. It's self-cleaning. It's amazing. I don't know how they do it, but my dog can be all muddy, and as soon as she dries, she's white again. And so with their double coat, it's like wool, and it doesn't smell, and it keeps them warm in winter and cool in summer. But they do shed a lot, and you've got to brush them and groom them. So when you do, all this white, fluffy stuff comes out, and it is actually non-allergenic. So people with allergies, they're like poodles. It's not like normal dog hair. So I'll show you. And I will pop up a picture of my dog on the screen. But basically, this is a collection of my dog's hair. So you can see how white, fluffy, and it's like baby soft. So I thought, why not? Let's see what happens when we put dog hair in our mould. So that's what I'm doing today. Just something a little bit different. Because, I want to replicate my dog. So I've now got dog hair all over my mould, but that's okay. It's usually all over everything in my studio. But it's going to go in there today, so it doesn't really matter. Now I've mixed up 4 ounces of my Stoyo 1-to-1, and I've just been letting it drain here. It's quite bubbly because it's really cold in my studio tonight, and I should have warmed it up, but I didn't. It's been a bit slack, so we're quite bubbly, but I'm going to pop it in the debubbler. So I'm just going to let my paddle drain. Okay, so what I want to do firstly, I want to put some of my diamond dust metallic in. I want to see the dog hair, but we need to add a little bit of sparkle. I'm actually going to do a heaped spoon. Actually, I'll just backtrack a bit. I want to give this a stir and split it, because I don't think I'll need 4 ounces. Don't want dog hair in this resin because I want a little bit for another project that I'm just finishing up. I'm just popping 1.5 ounces over there. Okay, let's add some diamond dust. So I'm going to add a heap spoon. Don't normally add that much because it does tend to overtake, but we do want it sparkly because I'm not adding anything else other than the dog hair. So we want a little bit of sparkle. And I'm going to go and pop this in the debobbler, and then I'll come back when we're ready to pour. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to give my mould a bit of a spritz with my isopropyl alcohol, and just going to pour some down, probably like a, let's do, I reckon half. Is that half? Yeah, that's about half. So I'll just move my resin over there. I'm basically just going to get my dog hair and start pushing it in. Just find a tool. Well, I actually might just use a paddle pop stick. So I just want to break it up a little bit. So super fine. I'm just pushing it all the way down into the head. It's going to stick to everything. That's okay. Just get out any little dirty bits because, as I said, everything sticks to it. So it's basically, it's like cotton wool actually. And it's given me an idea, so we're going to try that after I finish this little mould to see what I'm thinking might work. Probably just gave you a bit of a clue there, so can you guess what I'm thinking? I'm going to add a little bit more resin now because we've got that quite full. Got a little bit of cat hair in there too. So I've had this actual hair for a while, when we used to have cats. So it's got a bit of cat hair mixed up in with it, little like dark grey ones. Bit more resin. Bit of resin in the tail. Now I'll sort of add some to the feet. Got another little bit of something in there that I don't want in there. Oh, fluff or something. That bit out. Did I get it? Yeah. I'm going to add some to feet. A bit of cat hair. So white's always hard in resin. Hard to see, it's like feathers. And a bit of cat hair. But hopefully we might see it, I don't know. Whoops. Whoops. Pushing that all down now. So what I just added for the feet have now just gone down into the body, but that's okay. So I want it pretty much jam-packed so we can actually see it. Hopefully. No, it might just turn into a big blob. So hopefully that resin will hold the tail down till it sort of melts into it. Okay, I'll just let that settle. And scrunch some more up again for the feet. That's one. Scrunch up some more for the other foot. Oops, a little bit of cat hair. I'm getting dog hair everywhere here. Okay. Thinking that might be enough, hopefully. Okay, let's see if we can get all this down. Good. Okay, that's starting to go down now, finally. Have a little bit of patience. Just sort of work it down into the wet resin. Okay, a little bit more resin. Let that settle. Push any bits that are sticking up. Try and get them down. Okay, nearly there. There might be a couple of little bits sticking up, but I can always cut them off. A little bit there, that bit of fluff or something. Get that out. Okay, more resin. Gotta get that domed. That, I think I've done the perfect amount of resin. Okay, I'm going to give that a spritz, and that should help the resin settle down into the mould to any bits that hasn't gone. See if we can pop any more of this dog hair down that's sticking up a little bit. Seems to be all going in there, so that's good. Just going to clean up my mould as best I can. So just don't want any of those little bits of overpour to dry my mould. And I risk when it demolds, and if it is still a little bit soft, I risk them chipping off and sticking to my piece, which I don't want. I'll clean it up now. And that should save me any dramas later. Now that I've cleaned it up, I can say I can probably get a little bit more in my tail. I think that's it, guys. Happy with that. So I'm going to go and pop this into my resin curing machine. And it'll take 2 hours to cure. Well, it'll do a 2 hour and then it'll do a 20-minute cooling cycle. So 2.5 hours. Let's pull that one out. So I think that's a Lisa hair, actually. It's a bit long, that one. Make sure everything's sort of nice and flush. So yeah, hopefully, I don't know if we're going to get a bit of texture. So I'd say this mould is textured, and whether we see it or it's just going to be the colour, it's going to be interesting to see. All right. I'll see you guys very soon. So it's been about 3 hours. This has cooled down. I have to trim off, there's a couple of little loose hairs sticking up. A little bit jagged on the bottom, but I can just top that with some UV. So let's take a look, hey? So I'm not sure, I think it's going to be actually a matte mould. Nice and stretchy though. Oops. Sorry, got these big gloves on. It's not matte, but it's not shiny. Okay, let's have a look. Ooh. Look, it definitely looks white inside. Can't really see the dog hair effect, but I didn't think we were going to with the textured mould. But it still looks cool. Didn't get much up in the nose. Maybe should have pushed it more. But how cute is it? See, to me it looks just like a Japanese Spitz. The big mane. And little pointy ears. The nose looks about right, and it's smiling. Japanese Spitz are always smiling. So I'm going to trim it up a bit. Give her some eyes. And I'll come back soon. So I've finished Yuki number 2. So not the greatest of painting jobs. I'd rather do the little eyes and that, but they're so tiny. And so I painted it just with some acrylic markers. I can't remember which brand. But you'll notice, see the black, it looks like black lipstick. But that's Japanese spits. They do that. It looks like they've got like a line of black lipstick. And they have that around their eyes too. Their little pink ears. Always got their tongues out. And the mane. They all have manes. Like, they're just gorgeous, as you would have seen from my pictures that I popped up. So, yeah, super cute. Got an idea for her fur. So that will be coming up. What else did I have to tell you? Oh, probably seen my recent video where I did this one. I'm going to do another one. Now, I didn't pop this one up on the website only because, well, I might. I don't know if there's any interest in it, but because it's not perfect, we've got a couple of little crystals missing where the resin didn't get in. So I'm just going to make that a bit better. So I'm going to go again. Different colours, of course. And it won't be like the glitter like this, but it'll be something else. So I've already just done the pads, the little paw pads. God, total mind blank. Yeah, so that's coming up, and I've got photos, and yeah, I love this mold. It's what I call a satin, so in between matte and shiny. The only thing I don't like, that's what I was going to show you. I don't know if you can see on the tongue, but you can see the lines where they've cast it from, obviously, something that's been 3D printed, which they're doing a lot of these days. And this is only a cheapie from Temu. But, like, I like that silicone. It's real flexy. And nice textured. But you can see the lines in it. So, that's unfortunate that everyone's sort of making them like that. Yeah, I was going to ask you a couple of things, but I might just do like a quiz or something, or a poll in the community tab, because I had a couple of things I wanted to ask you guys, so but I don't want to rave on and make this too long. I want to get on pour this, and I've got another couple of videos I'm going to try and get up ASAP. So thanks heaps for watching, everyone. That did. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, share. Love those comments, especially the nice ones. They don't get deleted. More about that later. And huge thank you to my members and subscribers, as always. Thank you, guys. And thanks anyone that's contributed to my channel by buying me a cupcake or a super thanks. I really, really, really do appreciate it. And it always, anyone buys me goes straight back into the channel. And oh, I've got another resin company has reached out, so I can't wait for that, because I love their resin. It's awesome, and it's an awesome price too. So I'll see you guys really, really soon for the next video. Jump on my website, check it out. Maybe there's something on there that will tickle your fancy. And yeah, love you lots. See you soon.